There's a house beyond the cornfield at the end of a gravel lane. White paint peeling from the porch rails, tin roofs singing in the rain. Mama grew tomatoes by the window, Daddy kept his boots beside the door. And every evening when the daylight faded, we all knew what kitchen table was for. That house beyond the cornfield wasn't worth much on the map, but every road I've traveled somehow keeps on leading back to a screen door and a porch swing and a light that warmed the hill. The world is built 1,000 places, but none feel like that old house still. There were pencil marks beside the doorway showing how much we had grown. Christmas cards across the mantel and a telephone hung on the wall. Daddy worked until his hands were tired. Mama somehow made enough. I didn't know that we were poor back then. All I ever knew was love. The house beyond the cornfield wasn't worth much on the map, but every road I've traveled somehow keeps on leading back to a screen door and a porch swing and a light that warmed the hill. The world is built 1,000 places, but none feel like that old house still. Someone else now, and the mailbox bears another name. But when the evening wind moves through those rows, in my heart it's still the same. That house beyond the cornfield, life somewhere time can't reach. And Sunday mornings, Mama's laughter, and the things my father taught to me. I could own 100 houses on 100 distant hills, but nowhere ever held my heart like that old farmhouse will. Home wasn't the house, who was waiting there. There's a suitcase lying by the door and an old guitar across the floor. Sun is sinking past the county line. I've been thinking about this road all night. 20 years of running town to town, chasing every dream I never found. But something in that says it's finally time to turn around. I don't know what awaits beyond that sign, but these wheels are made up my mind. I'm leaving tonight with the dashboard glowing and the stars burning bright. Got an old AM station and a half tank of hope and 1,000 miles of memories riding this road. I'm leaving tonight, gonna follow those white lines till morning light. I spent half my life trying to find where I belong. Maybe this old highway's gonna lead me home. Past the filling station outside town, where my daddy used to slow us down. He'd buy me Coke and tell me someday every man has got to choose his way. That old place is barely standing now, but I swear I see him there somehow. One hand resting on the steering wheel, saying, son, you'll know when home is real. Every mile can take a man away. Sometimes every mile can bring him back again. I'm leaving tonight with the dashboard glowing and the stars burning bright. Got an old AM station and a half tank of hope and 1,000 miles of memories riding this road. I'm leaving tonight, gonna follow those white lines till morning light. I spent half my life trying to find where I belong. Maybe this old highway's gonna lead me home. There's an old photograph inside my coat and an address that I still know. Don't know if that porch light shines for me. Don't know who I'll find or what I'll see, but I've learned one thing from moving on: a man can wander just a little too long. So I'm leaving tonight with the dashboard glowing and the stars burning bright. Got an old AM station and a heart full of hope and 20 years behind me on this two-lane road. Yeah, I'm leaving tonight, and the eastern sky will meet me with the morning light. I spent half my life trying to find where I belong. Now this old highway's gonna lead me home. The city lights are fading behind, and there's an old country station coming through tonight. wash that truck and comb that hair. Meet downtown like everybody's there. Diner sign was burning red. Old men talking while the young ones sped. The sheriff parked beside the square, pretending he didn't see us there. All week long we waited for those headlights lining up outside the store. Friday night on Main Street, boots tapping to a country beat, pickup trucks in summer heat. Everybody had somewhere to be. Friday night on Main Street, young love riding in the passenger seat. Didn't have money, didn't need much, just a country song and a little good love. Mary wore Daddy's old jean coat. Billy had 2 tickets to the rodeo. Somebody brought an old guitar. We passed it around beneath the stars. At midnight we'd head outside of town, find a field and lay those tailgates down. Talking like the world was ours, counting dreams instead of counting hours. Friday night on Main Street, boots tapping to a country beat, pickup trucks and summer heat. Everybody had somewhere to be. Friday night on Main Street, young love riding in the passenger seat. Didn't have money, didn't need much, just a country song and a little good luck. Now the diner has a different name. Half those faces moved away, but when Friday evening rolls around, I can almost hear that old town say, Friday night on Main Street, turn that old country radio up for me. Pickup trucks and memories still running somewhere inside of me. Friday night on Main Street, those were days we thought would never leave. Didn't have money, didn't need much, just our friends, our songs, and a little good luck. I pushed that tavern door open wide. 20 years disappeared inside. Same wooden floor, same neon glow, same corner where we danced long ago. A few old faces turned my way. Some look familiar through the years in gray. Then from that jukebox by the wall came the melody that started it all. 3 little chords and suddenly I was 23 with her beside me. That old jukebox song took me back where I belong, to Friday nights and summer rain. young hearts calling out each other's names. That old jukebox song had been waiting here all along. The years moved on, but somehow those memories came alive right now. The bartender said, "You've been gone a while," then poured a Coke and gave a knowing smile. Said your daddy loved that record too. He'd play it every Friday around 2. I looked around that weathered room at old photographs beneath the neon moon. There we were against the wall, me and her at the county fall. Some things time can rearrange, some things somehow never change. That old jukebox song took me back where I belong, to Friday nights and summer rain, young hearts calling out each other's names. That old jukebox song had been waiting here all along. The years moved on, but somehow those memories came alive right now. I asked him if he knew where she had gone. He wiped the counter, then took a little long. Said last I heard she never went too far, still lives out past County Road 9. White little house by the maple trees. Then thunder rolled outside. That old jukebox song showed me why I'd come this far. Not for yesterday alone, but for the chance to find what still feels like home. That old jukebox song kept playing as I moved along. I stepped outside into the rain, with County Road 9 inside my brain. County Road 9. County Road 9. Sun came up beyond the Cumberland hills. Morning mist was hanging over every field. Coffee in the holder, window down. No reason yet to turn this truck around. past a farmer waving from his gate. A little white church saying service starts at 8. Radio playing something old and sweet, and another yellow line beneath my feet. I don't need to know where this day ends, long as this road keeps turning around the bend. Give me one more mile of Tennessee, one more mountain, one more memory, one more little town I've never seen, one more porch beneath a maple tree. Give me one more mile of Tennessee with an old country station right next to me. If heaven has a highway underneath, give me one more mile of Tennessee. Stop for gas outside a one-light town. Old dog sleeping while the sun beat down. Woman at the counter poured some tea, said, "You ain't from here, but you look happy." I said, "Ma'am, I spent too many years thinking somewhere else is better than right here." She laughed and pointed toward the road, said, "Keep on driving, there's a lot more left to know." Give me one more mile of Tennessee, one more mountain, one more memory, one more little town I've never seen, one more porch beneath a maple tree. Give me one more mile of Tennessee with an old country station right next to me. If heaven has a highway underneath, give me one more mile of Tennessee. I've seen city lights and desert skies, crossed enough state lines for one man's alive. But these green hills keep reminding me, sometimes freedom's knowing where you want to be. Give me one more mile of Tennessee, one more sunset falling through the trees, one more country song in harmony, one more road that feels like home to me. Give me one more mile of Tennessee, let that old Ford roll wherever it may please. If tomorrow gives another road to me, give me one more mile, one more smile, one more song of Tennessee. There it was beyond the maple trees, white paint weathered by the years. Same front porch and same old swing I'd carried through 1,000 memories. I stopped the Ford beside the gate, sat there longer than I meant to wait. Then through the darkness, warm and low, that porch light cast its golden glow. The porch light still burning after all these years away, like a little piece of yesterday, refused to ever fade. The porch light's still burning, and I don't know what that means, but tonight it's shining brighter than any road I've ever seen. I walked slowly up the gravel drive. Every step felt 20 years wide, and before my hand could reach the door, it opened like it had before. She stood there with a little silver running softly through her hair. For a moment, neither one of us could find a single word to share. Then she smiled, said, "You took your time." The porch light's still burning after all these years away. Through every winter, every summer, through every choice we made, the porch light's still burning. And now I finally understand, sometimes love doesn't chase you, it just leaves a light on where it can. Come inside, it's getting cold. We can start with where you've been. And for the first time in forever, I stopped looking down the road. The porch light's still burning, but I don't need it now. I'm standing where those endless miles were always leading somehow. The porch light's still burning while the night turns into dawn. I spent 20 years out searching for the place I'd left all along. She left the porch light on. Saw her turning by the courthouse square, sunlight dancing through her auburn hair. Couldn't believe that faded shade of blue, or that little dent above the driver's side door too. She pulled beside me at the old red light, looked my way and laughed at my surprise. Said, "Don't tell me you remember this." I said, "Some things are pretty hard to miss." She still drives that old Chevrolet, the one we took to the lake on Saturdays. Same crack seat, same radio, same little engine that never learned to go slow. She still drives that old Chevrolet, and somehow she still smiles the same old way. Years can change almost everything, but some old wheels keep carrying memories. She said she'd nearly sold it twice, but every time the money wasn't worth the price. Her daddy bought it used in '92 and handed her the keys when she turned 22. We drove a mile just talking about who stayed behind and who got out. Every turn brought something back, like old photographs along the railroad track. She still drives that old Chevrolet, the one we took to the lake on Saturdays. Same crack seat, same radio, same little engine that never learned to go slow. She still drives that old Chevrolet, and somehow she still smiles the same old way. Years can change almost everything, but some old wheels keep carrying memories. At a driveway, she looked at me, said, "Funny who you happen to meet." Then that old engine came alive, and I watched those taillights disappear into the night. She still drives that old Chevrolet, still turns the country station all the way, still waves when she passes by, like 20 years were only yesterday. She still drives that old Chevrolet. Maybe some things aren't supposed to change, and every time that old truck rolls my way, I smile at that old Chevrolet. state, on the station coming out of town, but we never seemed to turn it down. Every Friday when the sun went low, we'd hear those country voices on the radio. Windows open, summer rolling in, back when every good night could begin. Three chords coming through the static somehow made the whole world magic. Back when the radio was king, every country song meant everything. We knew every word, we knew every line, sang them underneath those dashboard lights. Back when the radio was king, a steel guitar could make a young heart dream. We didn't need much of anything. Back when the radio was king. Jenny worked the counter after school. Tommy thought his old Ford looked real cool. Everybody met on Friday night by the diner underneath the Texaco light. Someone always had a brand new tape, someone always showed up running late. Then we'd take those county roads around with country music pouring through the town. No screens glowing in our hands, just songs and friends and weekend plans. Back when the radio was king, every country song meant everything. We knew every word, we knew every line, sang them underneath those dashboard lights. Back when the radio was king, a steel guitar could make a young heart dream. We didn't need much of anything. Back when the radio was king. Maybe I'm just getting older, maybe time makes memories shine, but I still turn that old dial sometimes, just hoping I might find a little piece of 1990 something waiting somewhere down the line. Back when the radio was king, every country song meant everything. Friday nights and county lines, young hearts running wild beneath the stars. Back when the radio was king, we believed every song we used to sing. Sometimes I give almost anything for one more night. Back when the radio was king. Turn it up. I know this one. Main Street looked a little smaller than the picture in my mind. Miller's store became a barber, but the courthouse kept its time. The movie house was dark and empty, that old diner still burned bright. And somebody waved from a pickup like I'd never left that night. I thought the years had erased my name, but this town remembered me just the same. The town I left behind wasn't frozen back in time. It was out there chasing mine. The town I left behind still knew something I couldn't find. You can travel every road on earth and still come back to where you learned your worth. Old Mr. Carter left the hardware. His youngest boy runs it today. The high school painted over our colors, but Friday football's still the same. A woman sweeping outside the diner looked twice when I walked by, then laughed and said, well, look who's home. I hadn't heard those words in half my life. Funny how two simple words can be everything a wandering man needs. The town I left behind wasn't frozen back in time. It kept living, it kept changing while I was out there chasing mine. The town I left behind still knew something I couldn't find. You can travel every road on earth and still come back to where you learned your out beyond the maple trees. She stopped sweeping for a moment, then looked straight back at me, said she's still there, then smiled and turned away. The town I left behind just handed back a piece of mind. Every corner, every face put another memory back in place. The town I left behind had one more road for me to find, so I climbed back in that old Ford and drove toward the edge of town, past the maple trees. I could see the light. Rain came down on County Road 9, wipers keeping slow and steady time, headlights painted silver on the trees. Every turn brought another memory. Past the creek where we learned to swim, past that field where summer nights begin. Nothing looked exactly like before, still I knew every bend in that road. Rain on County Road 9, 20 every white line, every drop on this windshield glass, washing dust from a long gone past. Rain on County Road 9, and one question running through my mind: if that porch light still burns tonight, will she remember these eyes of mine? I slowed beside an old oak tree where she'd carved her initials next to me. The bark had grown around our names, but underneath they were still the same. I almost turned the truck around. Fear can make a brave man leave a town. Then I heard my father's words again: home ain't a place you're too proud to enter in. Rain on County Road 9, 20 years falling with every white line, every drop on this windshield glass, washing dust from a long gone past. Rain on County Road 9, and one question running through my mind: if that porch light still burns tonight, will she remember these eyes of mine? Then the rain began to soften, and the clouds broke open wide. At the bottom of the valley, I saw the old town lights, one church steeple, one water tower, one main street glowing after hours. And I knew I was home. Rain on County Road 9, couldn't hide those old town lights. Every mile I carried inside was finally ending here tonight. Rain on County Road 9 turned to mist beneath the pines. I drove slowly toward that town with both hands